save too, just in case. No music. It's kind of spooky. I mean, it's cozy. This place looks cozy, but the lack of music does make me worried. When you approach the dresser, something moves inside. You hear a short, surprised intake of breath, and then silence. Hello, is someone in there?
Go away. This isn't your home.
Young man, come out this instant.
Yes, ma'am. All right. I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
First, tell me what you were doing in there.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Oh, does it go to another land? Another dimension? Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
You could. All right, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was grandfather's, and grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Where's the sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel good about taking a sword from this kid that belongs to his family. Don't worry about it. Go back to your sister.
But Oh, alright. I guess. She'll be pretty mad at me. But I'll go.
Alright. Easiest side quest ever. Oh, there isn't upstairs. Okay, and I bet that's where the sword is kept. There's nothing else here, though. Oh, bookshelf. New codex. Cautionary tales for the adventurer. For the adventurous. It was then that he realized he wasn't alone. The abandoned camp in front of him was unbelievably welcoming, like a mirage. And yes, I do have a yellow belly. The fire felt like a warm hand grabbing his heart. It reminded him of a previous life so long ago, when he was happy. Running on the sunflower fields with his boy, the sun in his face. What? That's not even a sentence. Laying next to the fireplace with his beautiful wife in his arms. Is this a poem? It feels very weird. He felt a sharp pain in his heart. His thoughts shifted to that fateful day when everything changed. Blood was everywhere. He held the body of his dead wife in his arms. Around him, the ashes of his burned house fell like snow. Man, this game's going to take some getting used to. I haven't played anything like this before. Yeah, XCOM is a turn-based tactical combat game. But once you get used to it and you understand both the strategy layer and the tactical layer, I think you'll enjoy it. I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite games. I want to say I have over 500 hours in that game on Steam. So, and 130 hours on in the sequel. So yeah, it's for me, XCOM is one of the greatest games ever made. So I really hope you enjoy it. The stench was terrible. It smelled like Darkspawn. He grabbed his axe, touched the icy cold hands of his boy, and left. He would kill them. He would kill them all. The pain in his heart was unbearable. And poor dude. He opened his eyes and saw the second most terrifying thing he would see in his life. A shadowy wraith leaning over him, leeching his life away. Wait, what? Around him, the camp was gone, replaced by something familiar. almost peaceful. Bones, death, and despair. He wondered if all his life had been an illusion, if he'd ever had a family. For a brief moment, he felt relief. You can't lose something you've never had, but being this close to death brought clarity. This is so oddly written. It's very hard to read. He knew it was real. Everything else was the illusion. You could see a smile on his torn face. Now it's doing like two person, second person. He had been waiting for this moment for a long, long time. He lifted his weak arms, grasped the demon's face, and kissed it. It felt like kissing a cloud made of sand and dust. Suddenly, all sorrow left him, and with it, the last bit of life he had. Before his limp body hit the ground, it was all over. He was finally free. So it sounded like he was enthralled by a desire demon. From Cautionary Tales for the Adventurous by Brother Ramos of Guillermo 794 Storm. Brother Ramos, you are a crappy writer. Sorry. Not sorry. You're not hating it so far, just that it's very different from games you're used to playing. Yeah. It's pretty much RPGs, racing, and NBA. It's kind of like a RPG, though. When you succeed in missions, your guys level up and they get new abilities and stuff. The only thing is, it's like there's permadeath. Well, unless you save scum. But basically, you can lose a whole squad if you're not careful. And there's a whole lot of RNG, a whole lot of dice rolling going on. So let's see, who is next? It is...
Do you miss the cloister much? I heard you were quite happy there.
Yes, I was generally. It was peaceful and it gave me a new start. No one knew who I was, but sometimes I am glad I am away and back on the road. There were bothersome things about the place. Well, bothersome people. Some of the brothers and sisters would talk to you like the chant they spoke was more pleasing to the Maker. Oh, I hated the way they talked down at me. So sometimes I forget the words to the chant, or say them wrong. But so what? The Maker looks into your heart, no? So it doesn't matter what your lips say, as long as your heart is true.
I think you're missing the point, my dear. The chantry believes the chant of light should be spread around the world. You cannot spread it if those that are speaking the chant are speaking it incorrectly.
But I came to the Maker before I had even heard all of the chants. The Maker speaks to people. They just don't know how to listen. It is all a power game, I think. If they convince others they know more, then they must be respected.
Oh, child, it is precisely this kind of talk that made them wary of you. Opinions that differ from your own are always threatening.
Oh, it's an interesting conversation. RPG like Skyrim and Dragon Age. Yeah. I'm just saying that there are elements in the game that are RPG-like. Dice rolling? Yes. Whenever you take a shot or have someone shoot at you, basically it's a percentage chance of a hit. And some people think the dice in XCOM are biased, and they kind of are. Like you'll have a 95% chance to hit and you'll miss. But that's the thing, you still have a 5% chance to miss, so even though it's rare, it'll happen. Oh, you just finished the tutorial? Awesome. It's kind of creepy. They took out like 3 of your dudes, right? Which they just kind of want to send home the message that not everyone's going to survive. It's okay to let people die. Is XCOM just for PC? Yeah, it's for PC right now. But I want to say in September it's coming out for consoles. Although you got a PC, don't you, Shaquan? You should totally start playing PC games. Oh, is this a dead end? This is a dead end. So I thought I was going... Oh, quest marker. Did I miss something? Oh, there's a house now? You're really hoping that the girl was gonna make it? Yeah. No, and that is one thing. Oh, that is something you should also know. The dice rolling is kind of static. And in that, I mean, I don't know if it's the same for consoles as it is for PC. The original XCOM, when it came out for PC, XCOM Enemy Unknown, it it remembered what your dice roll results were because it's pseudo-random. I'm not going to get into the details, but basically, if you did the exact same actions in the exact same order, you would get this exact same result. So let's say one of your guys dies because they got hit by a shot that you thought they shouldn't get hit by, and you reload, and you do the exact same things you did before, they're going to die the same way. It was their way of trying to keep people from... Oh, this is Dwyn. Can we just... Let's just knock on the door. The door is locked and looks as if it had been recently repaired. Knock on the door. You have a PC but nothing on it at the moment. Oh, gotcha. Hello? No one answers your call. Alright, Liliana. Let's go ahead and lockpick this. No, Liliana, not me. Failed to pick the lock. It is now hopelessly jammed. Okay, fine. Break open the lock. So you can't save them no matter what? No, that's not true. You can only not save them if you do exactly the same things in the same order that you do them. So if you change what you do, you may be able to save them. Does that make sense? Okay, we can get in now.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
We'll go where we like unless you'd like to stop us.
No, have to run the place. It's not like I could stop people like you anyway.
Wow, who's
name's
the,
Dwyn.
is that Marilyn Manson?
Pleased to meet you. Now, kindly tell me why you're here.
Yeah, as long as you do things in a different order, you may have a chance to save them if they get hit. But typically, it's basically, they put that in place so that you don't keep reloading games to just try to save people. I want to say Jay talked about doing an Iron Man run, and Iron Man in XCOM means you don't reload a save if you make a mistake or lose somebody, which is quite an accomplishment. Murdoch says he needs you for the militia.
So what? You're recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Can't I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
How am I not supposed to get attached to my soldiers, especially after having them for a while and they die? Oh, and I don't know if the console lets you, but you can like rename them and change their appearance and stuff. So like what Tuco did in XCOM 2 where he made all the ISS crew, it gets kind of hard to not be attached to them. People in the past have made XCOM soldiers after their girlfriends, their wives, their family members, like their boss. Although some people put their boss in the game with the intention of getting them killed. So, however you do it, just think of it as The Sims, but you're trying to combat aliens. You play like that. Stick to your errors. Yep, I'm kind of the same way. I'll put in a good word for you with Bantegan or the Arl.
You might just be able to pull that off. Fine. I'll throw in with the militia. For now.
Hooray!
You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. No reloading, Shaq. No, he can play it any way he wants. It's a single-player game. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm of the mind that if you're playing a single-player game, it's up to you to figure out how you want to enjoy it. If you want to use cheats, it's fine. Doesn't affect anybody else except you. You want to make it as hard as possible on yourself by not reloading saves when you make a mistake? That's fine. Whatever makes the game fun for you. General store. They sell generals here? I'm on good terms with all my bosses. Well, we're not all as lucky as you are, Shaq, with regards to... This place looks abandoned. So... Nah, somebody owns the store. I'm not opening that chest. I'll add monks and get them killed. Oh... That's not nice. For not giving you your rocks back. Well, you have your reasons, Shaquan. I don't remember this town being this big. Yeah, that's somebody's barrel, not opening it. There's just boats out in the harbor, not moving. Oh, sign. No swimming. New codex. Oh, I got 50 XP for that? Oh my goodness, this sign has a lot of text on it. Lake Calenhad. The waters of Lake Calenhad are steeped in legends. The Avar people say that it was once the site of Belinus. Pardon me. The mountain which stood at the center of the world, from which Korth the mountain's father surveyed the earth and sky. Oh, the mountain father. But it was destroyed in the battle between Korth and the serpent at Nathramar, leaving only a vast crater behind. When the Lady of the Skies saw that Belinus was gone, she wept, and her tears filled the crater, making the lake. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we'll see you around, Luther. The Teventers believe that the waters of Lake Calenhad were blessed by Razikal, god of mysteries, one of which was how to say his name, and that those who drank from them were granted special insights. This was why they built the great tower on an island in the middle of the lake, hoping the powers of the lake would aid their magical research. But most of us know the legend of King Calenhad, which gives the place its name. It is said that Calenhad Theron spent a year and a day in the Tower of the Magi. Each day he drew a single cup full of water from the lake and carried it to the Formari at the top of the tower. By magic, each cup of water was forged into a single ring of the mail armor the circle gave to Calenhad. Wow. In that armor, made from the lifeblood of the land itself, no blade could strike him, no arrow pierce him, so long as he stood on Ferelden soil. From Thetis, Myths and Legends by Sister Petrina, Chantry Scholar. A much better writer than Brother Romus. These are cool. Did they carve that out of the wood? They put it on the outside. Yeah, how would they do that? No idea. It's a very fish-themed town.
On it.
Kind of reminds me of River Run and all their fishes on their banners. Fishes? That's not the correct plural of fish. Okay, where the hell is that? That's at the windmill. I have no idea how to get there. That's fine. Let's go to the tavern. Can I go to the tavern? Okay, it's up here. Wow, quite hilly. Save just in case. This game has made me so paranoid about crashing. Militiaman. Militiaman.
I'll drink to you, friend. It's nice to know someone cares about our village.
All right. Lloyd.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
It's funny, because now this guy's making me thirsty. Who are you, anyway?
Name's Lloyd. So, why'd you come to the village now? The roads can't be all that safe, not with a war brewing.
I came to see Earl Eamon.
Well, you must have been mighty surprised. He's not exactly talkative these days, eh? Something else I can get for you?
Just got silly tired. Oh, it might be time for a nap, Corleone. Been tearing down wall coverings all day. Oh, goodness. You're still working on that, you're still doing the stuff in your apartment. That's cool. Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Either die fighting in the militia or die now. Your choice.
But Van Tegan said we didn't have to. He said... Fine, I'll go. But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me. Blasted bloody...
Oh, I can't buy your drinks now? So now you have to help either China or the US. Oh, I wonder who I'll choose. Well, it's... Yeah, not that clear cut, because it's based on... It's China, by the way, don't judge me. Because, yeah, I always base it on the rewards that they're offering. And typically, engineers are pretty key. It's going to take a long time. No naps for you. Just can't do them. A nap would turn into many hours. Yeah, then it's not a nap. What time is it over there for you, Corleone? It's got to be in the evening, right? Hey, Bella.
I see you got that bastard Lloyd to join the militia. It's about time he did something to help out. I guess this puts me in charge. Poor Lloyd will have an apoplexy just thinking about it, eh?
Wow. You know words like apoplexy. What do you know about that elf in the corner?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
How's business been?
What business? I close up, but it gives the militia a place to take their minds off tonight. Me too, I suppose.
Shouldn't you be at the Chantry?
When I lock up the tavern later on, I will be. Are you fighting tonight?
Yes, I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
I should go.
Keep safe and come back anytime. I won't lock up until near sundown.
Well, the U.S. is giving you 4 scientists? China's giving you 200 bucks. Cheap assholes as always. That's actually quite a bit of money. All your supplies are going to be in the... I don't know. The symbol always reminds me of The Sims, the simoleon. Berwick.
Not looking for company.
I hear you're Berwick.
What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
I'm here to kill you. You said you were waiting for your brother?
My what? Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
So you're guessing scientists decrease upgrade times or something? No, they reduce your time spent doing research. As you do stuff out in the field, and you complete missions, you'll bring back like autopsies and technology from the aliens, and the scientists will research those. And then from the research, you can then build things which your engineers can turn into useful items. And the more engineers you have, the less time it takes to do that. So, for my games, I mean, you can play it any way you want, but for me, I prioritize engineers, and I'm not going to tell you why, because there's actually a gameplay mechanic reason that's very key, but you should probably figure that out on your own. But I get engineers first, then scientists, then money. And then soldiers, because sometimes some rewards are just soldiers. Well, USA it is. USA, USA. I'm supposed to believe that?
Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I'm not... I mean, I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone.
This guy must be a side quest that I don't remember. What do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
It kind of does, actually. This will be easier if you just tell me what you were hiding.
But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me.
Okay, I won't hurt you.
This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change.
Who's they?
They never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
I'm not stuck. I can leave whenever I want. Who are they? Who hired you to do this?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Carl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
What are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them.
Oh,
it
awesome.
has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it.
Blows nose.
I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
Okay, I believe you. Jeez. I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
You better not. Berwick's letter. Berwick, we need your eyes and ears in Redcliffe. Stay in the village, keep your head down, and watch the castle. Report any changes and you'll be well paid. A letter in Berwick's possession. Alright, cool.